What God is doing, among a million other things, in the coronavirus is forcing the issue of reality. And one of the litmus tests of whether your life is based on reality or based on the mirage of God-ignoring pillars holding up the cultural temple of secularism, one of the litmus tests is fear. The test of the foundations of your life is fear. Oh, what a precious gift God is giving to us to discover, while we still have time, that the pillars holding up our peace are hollow and made of paper mache. That's a gift. So I don't want to just start saying, when you ask me about fear not everybody, fear not everybody, fear not everybody, when for all I know, the people listening to this should fear because the pillars of their lives are paper mache. Their lives are not based on reality. I don't know. I'd sure like to help it not be so. There are glorious, rock-solid, indestructible reasons and warrants and grounds and foundations for not being afraid of what the coronavirus can do to your health or your business or your family or the economy or to Western civilization or to history as we know it. There are foundations in reality not to fear any of this. So my question is, who is it that can have warranted, well-founded, justifiable, God-given, God-sustained freedom from fear and unshakable, sweet, abiding contentment? And the answer is given in one verse, one of the most sweeping, all-encompassing, stabilizing, precious, well-known promises in the Bible, namely, we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose, Romans 8:28. So who is it that should enjoy the fearlessness and peace that absolutely everything around this coronavirus is working together for their eternal good? Everything. And the answer is those who love God and those who are called according to his purpose. So here is one of the 10,000 things God is doing through this horrific virus. He is saying to the world, he is saying to us what he said to Peter in John 21:16. Do you love me? That's what he's saying. And Jesus made it more plain in Matthew 10:37. Do you love me more than anything, more than these, more than your mother or father, child or son or daughter? And second, he is saying what he said through Peter in 2 Peter 1:10. Be diligent to confirm your calling and your election. The coronavirus is a wake-up question to the world, especially Christians. Is your life a confirmation that God has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light? These are the people, the called and the lovers of God. These are the people who have a warrant, a ground, a foundation in reality, not to be afraid, but to be steadied by unshakable peace. And Romans 8, the great 8 that I think everybody in this isolation period should be memorizing, I'm making that as a suggestion, best thing you could do with your time. Romans 8 gives greater foundations for this fearlessness than anything in the world.